Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Cristin Brown shows off Getaway with handsome man. Sister Wives star Cristin Brown is having the time of her life these days. Fans sincerely felt for the TLC star while she struggled through her marriage to Kody Brown. Thankfully, those days are far behind her. Today, Cristin spends her days spending time with her children, grandchildren, and the love of her life. She even revealed she's currently on a fun getaway with a very handsome man. Read on to see the photos. Cristin Brown relaxes on vacation with someone incredibly stunning. Fans have already seen Cristin Brown and David Woolley's wedding on TLC, but in season 19, fans believe they will see the couple's love story unfold. But in the meantime, those who want to keep up with their marriage can follow the happy couple on social media. This week, Cristin revealed they're happily spending time together on vacation. On a little vacation with this handsome man, the TLC star shared on Instagram. She attached 2 photos of herself and David together in a field. It's not immediately clear where they are or what they're doing, but their smiles indicate how happy they are to be in each other's company. It didn't seem like an overly glamorous vacation, but fans felt excited to see Cristin and David happy together. Instagram users wrote, "You've hit the jackpot, so glad you found someone that you love and he loves you, and he values you. You and Janelle are so inspirational. I so admire your friendship and strength. I just love how much you glow being with this handsome guy. So glad you found someone that makes you happy. You deserve it. I love to see your joy. No matter where they go or what they do, they're delighted to spend time together. Without a doubt, this is just one trip of many more to come as time goes on." Fans can't to see the TLC star's happiness on screen. For the last several seasons of Sister Wives, Cristin Brown felt absolutely miserable. When she decided to leave Kody behind, fans started to see her happiness shine through again. Now that she's happily in love and remarried, it's only going to get better for Cristin, and that's something fans truly can't wait to see in the upcoming season. Cristin Brown stood at the entrance of a secluded cabin nestled in the breathtaking mountains of Utah, a place where pine trees whispered secrets and streams sang lullabies. Late afternoon sun cast a golden hue over the landscape, painting a picture-perfect scene. Cristin's heart fluttered with excitement as she waited for her companion, her fingers tracing the intricate wooden patterns on the door. She had kept this getaway a secret, a well-deserved escape from the drama that had plagued her life. The past year had been a whirlwind of emotions, but today she felt an exhilarating sense of freedom. As the minutes ticked by, she heard the familiar sound of footsteps approaching, and she turned to see him, handsome with a confident stride that made her heart skip a beat. "Hey, you," he greeted, his voice as warm as the sunbeam that broke through the trees. Cristin smiled, her eyes twinkling with a mix of happiness and anticipation. "Hey yourself. Ready for our adventure?" His name was Mark, a man she had met a few months ago through mutual friends. They had instantly clicked, their conversations flowing effortlessly like the streams surrounding the cabin. Mark had an aura of calmness that drew Cristin in, a stark contrast to the chaos she had endured. They had bonded over shared dreams and passions, and today was their chance to explore those dreams together. Mark stepped closer, his smile broadening. "Absolutely. Lead the way, Cristin." With a playful glint in her eyes, Cristin grabbed his hand and led him inside the cabin. The interior was cozy, adorned with rustic decor that added to the charm. A crackling fireplace beckoned them, and they settled down on a plush sofa, the warmth seeping into their bones. Cristin leaned back, taking a deep breath. "I can't believe we're actually here. It feels surreal." Mark chuckled, his eyes never leaving hers. "I know what you mean. This place is magical, but it's not just the cabin. It's the company." Blushing slightly, Cristin looked away, her heart swelling with joy. "You always know the right thing to say." They spent the afternoon exploring the surroundings, hiking through trails that meandered through dense forests and opened up to breathtaking vistas. The crisp mountain air filled their lungs as they laughed and talked, the connection between them growing stronger with each step. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the landscape, they returned to the cabin. Cristin suggested they cook dinner together, and soon the kitchen was filled with the mouth-watering aroma of freshly grilled fish and roasted vegetables. They worked in harmony, sharing stories and laughter, creating a symphony of togetherness. Over dinner, they talked about their hopes and dreams. Cristin shared her vision of a future where she could fully embrace her independence, a future free from the constraints that had once held her back. Mark listened intently, his gaze filled with admiration. "You're incredibly strong, Cristin. I admire your courage to pursue your happiness," he said, his voice sincere. Cristin smiled, feeling a warmth that had nothing to do with the fireplace. "Thank you, Mark, and I admire your kindness and support. You've been a wonderful friend." As the night grew darker, they moved to the porch, wrapped in cozy blankets. The stars above sparkled like diamonds on a velvet canvas, and the sound of crickets added a soothing soundtrack to their conversation. "Do you believe in destiny?" Mark asked, his voice soft. Cristin pondered for a moment, her eyes fixed on the twinkling stars. "I think I do. I believe that sometimes we're meant to meet certain people at certain times in our lives. People who help us grow, who make us see the world in a different light." Mark nodded, his gaze never wavering. "I believe that too, and I'm grateful that our paths crossed." Their eyes locked, and in that moment, words became unnecessary. The connection between them was palpable, a silent understanding that transcended the need for verbal expression. Cristin felt a surge of emotions: gratitude, happiness, and a sense of belonging. This getaway had been more than just a physical escape. It had been a journey of the heart. She realized that amidst the trials and tribulations, she had found a new chapter in her life, one filled with hope and promise. As the night wore on, they sat in comfortable silence, the bond between them growing stronger with each passing minute. Cristin knew that whatever the future held, she was ready to face it with newfound strength and determination. And as she looked at Mark, she knew that she had found a kindred spirit, someone who understood her in ways she hadn't thought possible. The stars above seemed to wink in approval, as if acknowledging the beginning of a beautiful journey. Cristin leaned her head on Mark's shoulder, feeling a sense of peace that had eluded her for so long. In this moment, under the vast expanse of the night sky, she knew she was exactly where she was meant to be. And with that realization, Cristin Brown smiled, ready to embrace whatever came next with an open heart and a hopeful spirit. The getaway had been perfect, not just because of the stunning scenery, but because of the bond she had formed with a man whom had become so much more than just a companion. He was a beacon of light in her life, a reminder that even after the darkest storms, there was always the promise of a new dawn.